It's Online Biz Real Talk, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a wonderful subject today. You know, if all I know is hard labor work, can I still succeed in this business? Ladies and gentlemen, we have wonderful business partners here, and we're going to explain to you, if you're capable of doing this online business, if you only know what you've been done all your life in your 9 to 5 jobs. So let me present you here to my business partners, and we can start. I guess I could start with Stefan. Let's start with Stefan. Stefan, all you know is what you've known in this
Hi,
industry.
everyone. Yes. Hi, Ciro.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine today. It's a rainy day in Quebec, but life move on.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah. So, to me, I used to work in construction before, like you did too, but now I work in water treatment for the last, let's say, 16, 17 years. And it's less hard than construction work, but there is always difficulties, Sometimes, like I say to a friend, it's not always the work in itself, but it's the environment, the colleagues at work, the challenge you have, the restriction. So you will say to me, every kind of work has restriction. But the thing with this business online, yes, there is things you have to learn. There's things you have to struggle with, but the potential is big. You have exponential potential. You work, even if you give your best, I'm stuck to, let's say I have $20 an hour. I don't want to say my wage, but I just make a figure like that. You work out or you're lazy, you still get $20 an hour. With this business, if you work hard, there is exponential figure, and you won't be stuck at $20 an hour, believe me. And many people can say that, that's for sure. UCO in Georgia and many people. So that's one of the beauty of this work. So I don't want to say too much.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I guess all you've do you think this business is made for just people that know about computers and stuff, or what?
No, someone that wants to learn, needs a basic understanding. You don't need to be, it's not rocket science like they say in English. I know that expression. So someone that has willing to learn, and with the team that we have, I was not really a computer whiz, and I learned a lot. I still have to learn a lot, but already managed a lot of things in the last few months. And
then there's people over there like that. Like, when you went to this business, did you have to go in this business and sit in a computer alone without anybody's help to do this business, or was it different? Was there any help?
No, of course there was a step-by-step program, the coaching, and also sometimes there is group that you can go ask question, like specialized group, and
so there's help all around. So
yeah, there's help all around. You just need to ask. If you're too shy to ask, then of course you get stuck. But if you ask reasonably, that's it. That's all.
Wonderful. Well, that's perfect. Thank you very much, Stefan. I totally agree. I totally agree with him because like every other thing, if you get into a new business, you're gonna have to learn it, right? But the thing is, it's like most people say, oh, it's something online, I have to be good with computers, I have to be, and really, I used to work in construction, and all I knew is how to sweep, and I mean, I was born with a hammer or whatever, right? The tools, I didn't know nothing about not even copying and pasting on the phone. But you learn this. You don't have to be tech savvy in this business. Susara, how are you there?
All right, sorry to cut you off, Tito. Joseph is at work. He said he's gonna hop on for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
He's on limited time, so
Awesome, awesome, Joseph. Awesome. Welcome, and let me tell you the subject a bit. So all I know, see, if all you know is what you do, like in your current job right now, could you still do this online business? That's
And Joseph, you're just on mute, so you just got on mute.
Yeah.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Yes. So basically, what I do, it's limited. What I know is what I know, what they teach me. And if I wanted to like advance, I have to become like a supervisor. But so far, they haven't called me as a supervisor. And if they do, I wouldn't feel comfortable joining, because once you become like a big supervisor, then all you become a custody in terms of scheduling. So they tell you exactly you got to come in the morning or in the afternoon or night shift, like every single day. And I wouldn't do this business, you know. And one of the reasons that I like this business is because it's very educational, and you increase your computer skills, you increase your vocabulation, which will allow you to serve your customers and to help your families, your friends, and so on and so forth, you know. So, and another thing is it's a lot of fun, and like we all have to like, you know, step out of our comfort zone from time to time and trying to see if we can to learn something, you know. If, for example, like when we're walking on the street, or like we all have to exercise, we all have to step out. If we don't exercise, then later our bodies is gonna hurt. If we don't educate ourselves, and joining this business is like educating yourself. Like if you don't educate yourself, then our minds will become weak, it will become limited, and we can increase or limit it the farther we can go, because knowledge is power, you know. And yeah, I still have about five more minutes left.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I totally,
Yeah.
I totally see that. And then what was your thought about the, you know, when you were coming into the business until you seen the business? What you know?
Well, I was looking for change when I looked into this business, because it will allow you to meet more people. At my current job, I meet people every single day, but I only see them for a few minutes and then they're gone. But with the business, you meet a lot of people, and they, you know, they train you, they teach you everything that you got to know, and they're there for you. And you know, I love my coach, I love my mentor, I love all of you guys, you know. And it's like a family, you know. Like it's an opportunity to, you know, to learn and progress, you know.
For sure, for sure. That is exactly what it is. This business changes people's lives because it changes their point of view of you know, of like of living, of you know, like you said, you learn knowledge is gold. And like Ahmed, Georgia, Paulo, a lot of people in this business, we have information that you know that we got, and now we can give it to somebody else. And this is the thing, is that this business is working so much is because there's so much help around here. Anything else you want to add, Joseph?
Not very much. All I can say is that I strongly recommend it to people to take the opportunity since you're young. You know, if you wait, it will be very difficult to actually join, because our brains are limited, you know, because we have the capacity to learn, you know. Like so just really think about it. And you know, it's a lot of fun, you know. It's, you know, it's educational, you know. That's it.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, Joseph. I know you're in a tight spot there. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. And you have a wonderful afternoon.
Goodbye.
Okay. Wow, amazing, guys, amazing. You see what I mean. This guy knows because See, when we turn older, like he was saying, that when you're younger, your brain is a lot more, it's a lot more like a sponge. You'll get more information way faster, and you'll succeed faster because you're fresh out there, right? When you're older, like I says, it's better to start something like this when you're young, when you're awake, moving up, right? Don't wait until a whole life until you feel like and then also this business is fresh, guys. When things are fresh, they're they're good. They're good. um that was great, Joseph. I'm gonna move on to Sarah. um how are you, to Sarah?
Yeah, I'm good today and excited to be here always as usual for me. And what I'm,
Wonderful.
yeah, so I am here from Australia and I'm currently working. What is my job? I'm working as in a supermarket as customer service officer. And yeah, while I'm doing this, what's the question is, while doing your other job, be able to handle this job? Yeah, it's in life we do so many things, not just like one thing at the same time, right? Especially if you are a woman and wife at home and you have a kids to look after, still you got other things to handle. And it's the same way we managing time is the way to do this business. So highly anyone can do it because so many people out there doing it. Find the time to do it. All the willingness you need to put it in to make a difference in your life, then you will find the time to do anything. So what is I'm working at the same time I'm doing this business. When I start first, I never have a doubt about how I'm going to manage, because I know I can manage it, because we as a housework and a daily life also, we organize how are we managing, right? Morning wake up, we got things to do. It's the same way you can find the time to do this. So for me is no issues, and that's my experience. And as George earlier he mentioned, this is always since the day I start, for me is a whole new world for me. And day by day I'm learning things, and education is a more thing for me, because I'm learning a lot of things. As he's saying, is the vocabulary is the sound of the words. When you pronounce the words, they are sharpening as well, because when I start in the first beginning, I try to record stuff, and when I listen it all the way after that, I realized that I need to improve, because no one else tell that unless you listen to your own voice. Why I have to listen to my own voice, right? So when you listen to it, then you know that some of the area you need to sharpen in or make it better. So you need to get you doing it. It's anyway, you know that that's not sound right. It is not sound is clear. No one understand me. So that way you doing it to make it improve yourself. Anything in life, that's how it is. So this business is a great opportunity for me, and I encourage everyone out there. It is a learning curve, so highly recommend. Once you involve with it, and you will know what is the difference. And I never ever thought that I will be in this way, and the joy, the meeting people around the globe. And not only that, then we not connect from just coming onto live only. We get all the support we need. And if I'm struggling with something, I put the question. There is so many groups out there in this system. You put it there, you get all the support you need. You can directly contact anybody, and whatever the area you are struggling with. And also, like doing this while doing any other thing. Like example, like I'm going to work. If my boss says you need to get done this by these hours, Like normally if I go to work, I have things that I need to do. So extra things come up on top of that. We somehow manage to squeeze into it, and we find that to do it, right? So everything is within you, and you capable of doing all those things. You will learn as you go, everything. So you don't need to just like jump into the whole thing and just like being stress out yourself. Just have that mindset that you can do it. You willing to do it, you will find it yourself doing it. You don't even know that. You don't need to push yourself that hard. You don't need to stress out that much. You get all those things surrounding with this beautiful community. That's all I have to say today. And thank you for having me.
Wow, you said it all. You said it all. Yeah, like you said, also it's really important also. You're right about the part that that you don't have to rush to, you don't have to be rushing to to do things. This business gives you a training, and you can take step by step. And and the best thing about this business is we can set an ad up for you, because once we have a tech team in the back in this business that sets you a web page, all right, and right away we can set an ad for you, and at the same time you can go through your training, you already start earning. So it's great. It's great. And then you don't have to rush, like Shushara said. And also you meet abundance of people, and like she said, you are not only there to for in the business. We're friends. We go where we go to places, and we go visit our business partners, and we make a gathering, and that's how it works. This it's a change from the 9 to 5, or you can keep it with the 9 to 5, but you already have something right there that in the future, if you ever want to relax, you can fall down back into your business. The business just runs for you. Awesome. To Sarah, thank you very much. I think yeah, everything good. So Maya, I'm very very new, a new business partner here. How are you? How's everything? Please introduce yourself. I think you're in mute.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Introduce
Can you hear
yourself
me now?
and let me know.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
if all you know is hard labor work.
Yeah.
Can you do this business?
Hey. Okay. Hi. My name is Moyo. Well, I'm in Ontario in Canada here, and it's nice to see everyone, and it's good to be on this platform. This is pretty much new to me because for the last couple of years I've been into some kind of different stuffs, like I worked with some corporations, some organizations, and I left, and I was self-employed for a very long time. I was doing my own stuff, and I was not doing too badly and stuff like that. So I go on Facebook a lot, social media, Instagram, and things like that. And I see a lot of things. I see a lot of, online business, how to get rich quick, these platform, you can put in $100, and within 1 or 2 hours, you can make $1,000. And I see a lot of stuff, And one good thing about this life is, as long as you're still alive, everybody wants to improve on your status, your social status, your financial status. Everybody's just looking for legitimate means, just to live the quality life, yourself, your family, people around you, and then you just want to be out there to, lift a hand to help someone. So what I'm just trying to say is, you always want to look out and reach out for things that can help you to improve on yourself, especially in areas of your finances and stuff like that, because you live in this part of the world. Everything is just, boils down to bills and bills and bills. Every fortnight, at the end of the month, you get into the mailbox, There's a whole lot of parts of things waiting for you that you got to pay off. So a lot of times the 9 to 5 thing is not really going to solve that problem. So what do you have to do? A lot of times, we do the 9 to 5 thing, and it's like we're working for people. They'll pay you XYZ amount of dollars every hour, and they make you feel like they're doing you a favor. By the end of the day, it's like you're mortgaging yourself, you're mortgaging your time, you're mortgaging a lot of things. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that's not the usual thing to do, but what I'm just trying to say is when I got to know about this online business, I was just doing the normal thing, like, going on my Facebook, getting myself done with the social network and things like that. And I saw Georgia. Georgia was one that I saw. And then she came up, the Beast Talk, the website and things like that. And to be very honest with you, I was a bit skeptical. It was just like, oh, it's just probably one of those, online things. And at the end of the day, you just get, your fingers burnt and stuff like that. But I sent a message to her, and then within 24, not even within 24 hours, within a couple of hours, she responded and stuff like that. And it was like, oh, really? For real? And then, we exchanged some chat messages, and the rest is, she sent me the website, that I could go on the website. And then, she actually took time to, tell me the things that I needed to do to get, on with this online business. And I took my time, saw the website, and then a couple of times, she actually, the one that really shocked me, I have seen the community chart. There are a lot of people on that chart. I see people are out there to reach out to you, people are out there to help you and stuff like that. And one thing that I'm really impressed about is, the president, Jujia, she made some time for me, then she called me, on the message on WhatsApp, she called me on the phone, and it was like, oh, she was on the phone for like almost half an hour, 30 to 40 minutes. And, she tried to explain a lot of things to me, the things that I could benefit from this. I don't have to be worried. This is not scam. This is legitimate. And then, she walked me through a lot of things. So I told her, I needed a couple of days just to make my decision. At the end of the day, I made my decision. I was like, let me just give it a shot. You never can tell. Now, I work with the Ministry of Health, Ontario, local health integration network, and involved with a lot of statistics and a lot of data information about people, people with medical challenges and stuff like that. And the one thing I've really learned on that job, and that I now bring it on to this one, it's a lot of data, a lot of statistics. Ahmed said to me, "Mayor, you're going to be dealing with a lot of information." And I said to him, yeah, I can handle information. So I can see there's so much information here, and I'll try as much as possible not to get overwhelmed, take my time, one day at a time. But I can see the prospects, I can see the prospects. You're meeting a lot of people like-minded, people that can help you. Life is all about getting to know people, networking and stuff like that. You never can tell who is out there to just, give you a hand, just to lift you up when you're, like you're down there. So I'm open, and I'm really, really very interested in this. I want to see how far I'm going to go in this. I want to build this relationship. I want to build this online business and see where it's going to take me. Meet a lot of people, enjoy, the things that I enjoy in life, improve on myself, improve on people around me, my family, and I'll just see where it's going to take me. But I can tell you that this is no gimmick, this is no scam, this is for real. One good thing about this online business is you are your boss. You can make a couple of hours every day, sit down, get online. All you need is just your internet, connect, and do what you have to do. Nobody's asking you to go on 15 minutes break. If you don't want to go on break, you don't have to go on break. And one supervisor is telling you, oh, you were late. You were supposed to be back on your seat of 5-10 minutes ago. So what happened? You don't have that, So you're putting in time to your own work. You're putting in time to develop yourself, to improve yourself, not working for somebody else, who is going to pay you XYZ amount of dollars. And at the end of the day, they make you feel like they're doing a great favor. So right now, this favor, you're doing yourself this favor. And the most important thing is this is so very educative, and you know, there's so much information you learn every day, and then no information is too much, because the most important thing is once you are still alive, all that you can learn, it's very important, because you never can tell, you know, you don't know where this is going to take you, you don't know what else, you know, you can do with all the information that you have. And then I'm just so very glad, you know, and happy, you know, that those hard labor jobs, you can still keep your jobs, you know, if you still keep your jobs, but at the end of the day, you know, you can still make time for this online business, get by, and then you don't have to struggle, you know. I'm new on this platform, to be very honest with you. I'm just getting started, but I can see the prospects, you know. I know that in the next couple of weeks, probably the next couple of months and stuff like that, I can see the, you know, the proceeds of, you know, being part of this beautiful family, being part of this, you know, lovely online business that can, you know, give you the opportunity to explore yourself, give you the opportunity to find out about what is going on around you, give you the opportunity to just be your normal self and improve on a lot of things about yourself. So thank you guys, and for now, that's all that I just have to say. Thank you so much.
You are an eagle. You know what an eagle is?
I don't know.
An eagle is a bird that flies high, focus on its object, and goes for it. Man, my man, that was amazing. What you just said there, everything you just said there, and I can see the happiness that comes out of you because of you joined this business. You're expressing something because it's the first time you come out. You know, Maya is very new in this business, guys. She's very new, a matter of days, I would say, and that's the way you know, entrepreneurs think, right? You don't want to be stuck in your job, having someone constantly telling you, you know, you're late, you gotta ask for the washroom break, you gotta take 15 minutes break. In a way, Maya wants to, you know, you would actually, you know, change your job from the 9 to 5 to you will do it. It will happen in a matter of time. You know why? Because your ambition is strong. And then see, when I started this business, I was working in construction and I was digging holes for a living, and I hated it. It was in the snow, it was in the rain, and I hated it. So when I met Georgia and I met this business, I couldn't believe it, right? And anyways, I guess I couldn't believe it, right? In a way, I was like, this could too good to be true, right? But then I seen it. I went in there and I glued myself to Georgia every time, you know, she had a coaching call, or, you know, because she's a coach. 6 months later into this business, you can become a coach too. And you know, so I shadowed her. I constantly shadowed her, and you know, went into the coaching calls and everything, and I learned more and more and more about the business. And it's true, you learn so much, but then apart, there's so many people there to teach you. I'm going to ask my you know, the special wonderful fireman. He's a fireman, guys, and this is the topic for him, because like, all you know is hard labor jobs like a fireman. And can you still do this business, Mr. Ahmed?
Thanks for that, Tito. Yeah, I've been working in emergency services for the last 10 years, and I think this is definitely possible for anyone. And before I get started, I just definitely wanted to touch on a couple things Moya was saying. I wrote down a few notes here, and unfortunately, every time people hear online business or I'm doing something online, the first thing that comes to their mind is scam. Oh, this is a scam. So when you hear people say, oh, I was a bit skeptical when I came, I think that's totally normal, right? Everyone's going to have a little bit of skepticism, but it is up to them to do their due diligence and just come to our business pages, come see how real we are, right? As Moya said, he watched our online biz talk. He saw one of these sessions that we do. We do these 4 times a week just to prove that we are real. And as he said, when he decided to join this business, Coach Georgia took the time to call him and mentor him. Unlike a scam, where you just get brought into a community, they take your money and run. This is real. You get assigned a coach and a mentor right away when you decide to join. George is his coach. I'm his mentor. We're both going to guide him to success. We're going to spend as much time as he needs until he gets to know all our business fully. And we're going to mentor him and teach him every single thing that he needs to know. Everything we need to know, we teach them. And not just that, our whole community meets up every single Wednesday, and we have a mastermind as a community because, as we talked about before, we work a lot on social media. And as you guys probably all know, every single week you log on to social media, Facebook, Instagram, something new has changed. So we always come, see what's changed, teach each other everything, and we all succeed as a community. And as you've probably heard a lot of people say now, we are family, right? At first, we're strangers, where all of us are from different parts of Canada, right? Stefan's from Quebec, Tito and I is from Vancouver, Moyo's in Toronto, Jasmine is from United States, Texas, Tashar's from Australia, and here we are all getting together, right? And we spend hours together, and we really get to know each other. That's why we say eventually we're like family, like because we spend so much time together. One other thing he said, he doesn't know where this business is going to take him. Well, hey, the sky's the limit. The more that you put into something, the more you're going to understand it, and the more that you're going to succeed, right? What is stopping you? What's the difference between you and Georgia, you and I, you and Tito? Nothing. The only thing right now that is different is they've been here longer. And with a matter of a few months, you could gain all that knowledge that they have and put it into the business, and boom, you're going to be exactly where we are. Within 6 months, you're going to be hosting these, right? You'll have your mentors on here, right? The sky is the limit in this business. With that said, yeah, I'll touch on the subject. Since I've been in emergency services, when I first joined this, I joined this business in my late 20s. This is my 5th year in the business. And wow, I've learned a lot. I did not know have any social media. I did not go on Facebook. I didn't go use Instagram. But just like everyone else in this business and a lot of people that are joining, I learned it, right? Facebook and Instagram and other social media networks, you'll understand it. At first, it seems like a lot, but it's very, very user-friendly. And these platforms do that on purpose because they want people to use their platform. So they make it easy to understand. So at first, it seems like a lot of information, but once you use it, a lot of it is repetition, right? I'm sure all of us have used Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Like as soon as you get the hang of it, all you do is just scroll, right? The background, what we use, the background, and getting the inside scoop of it and knowing how to run a business using these social networks is not very difficult, right? And as Moyo told you, I told him a bunch of times through when I was mentoring him, don't get overwhelmed. There's a lot of information, right? But the reason why I tell that is because our training site is very, very in-depth, and it covers a lot of information. And one thing we've realized is, a lot of people come and they start to get overwhelmed, but we say, okay, no, take a deep breath. We're just going to take it one thing at a time, one step at a time, right? I tell people it's like starting a new job. Any job that you have, when you first get there, there's going to be a lot to know, right? There's so much different aspects of any job, regardless of what industry you are. So that's why we tell everyone, hey, take your time. I tell them it's like a new job. Take your time. We're just going to start at step 1, and we're going to work our way down. And eventually, you're going to get the hang of it because a lot of this stuff that you're going to learn now, you're going to do over and over and over again. And before you know it, you're going to be teaching people it. So, yeah, being overwhelmed is something that happens in this business, but it's like a new job. I tell people, take it easy, one step at a time. You'll get to know it eventually. And one thing that I know for this, regardless of what industry you are, you will be able to do this because regardless of if you're in real estate, if you're working in retail, if you're working in the water industry, government job, regardless of what you're doing, there's always a lot of teamwork involved in those jobs, right? Construction, right? Although you're the one with the hammer and the nail, you need to know the other guy has done his job, and you need to communicate with him so you get your job done, right? Same as this business, we need to all talk to each other. We're all a team. We all work together. You need that teamwork skills. And wherever job you have, you'll probably learn that, and you just bring it to this business. Communication skills. Do you talk to people? Every job you need communication skills, right? And hey, those communication skills are going to come into assist you with your team and the people that you're going to be mentoring and leading in this. And when talking about leading, leadership skills, definitely going to need leadership skills. And I think I like to also relate this to any other job. When you come, you're a trainee, right? After a trainee, you become like, you become a new person. You start to get comfortable with that job. Eventually, you become a supervisor, you become a manager, then you become CEO, whatever it progresses to, right? You're just like in this, just like a job. In this business, you're going to be a mentee, and then you're going to be a mentor, and then you're going to be a coach, and it's going to progress from there, right? You gain those skills, same skills that you're going to have at another job. You can easily bring those here, right? All those leadership skills, the teamwork skills, the communication skills. You can bring those over and you can apply it here and you'll be perfectly fine. And with that being said, I think this job, this business can be done by anyone. If I could do it, you can do it. And I want to end off saying, if you're watching this on anyone's page, message them, let them know how you get more information. They'll send you our free workshop. Our free workshop is live every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. PST. So if you want to get a link to the Thursday or tomorrow's episode, just message the person you are. They'll get that to you. If you're in our Learn to Earn Academy right now and you're ready to take the next step and proceed to our bigger private business group, just click the link above and it'll process you to go on to that group, and it'll send you all the information that you need. And with that being said, as you heard it from a lot of people here, this business is real. We're real people. Follow our business pages. Take as much time as you want with the information. I know sometimes people are skeptical, but hey, like Moyo said, we're here to help you. We'll answer all your questions. And after answering your questions, we're a pressure-free community. We're not going to pressure you into signing up. So we like to let everyone take their time with the information and when they are ready to join. And one more thing I want to say, the person who introduced me to this business, she was watching someone's business page like this for a whole year before she decided to join. And all she saw was them progressing, becoming more successful. And then eventually like, okay, I need to join. I need to do this too. So everyone always says, I should have joined earlier, but that is going to be definitely up to you. Everyone wants to change, but ultimately that change is going to be up to you. So join us. If you think it's real, check out our free workshop.
Awesome, man. Awesome. See, see this guy, see how he speaks? See how fluent he is in front of a computer. 5 years of learning, guys. And he's a natural, and he's succeeding above and beyond in this business, above and beyond, guys. It takes you open a restaurant, you want to open your own restaurant, it's going to take you 20 years to start making profit, real good profit. And then to have that restaurant run for you, but for itself, is going to take you maybe 40 years to have people that you can trust so they can run that restaurant for you. In this business, you start the business, and maybe in the depends on you, right? For people that want to use an hour every day, 6-7 months to learn this business, and then the business starts running for you right there. You go to sleep and the business is running for you. You wake up, you go to the beach, you go somewhere, your business is just running. Hi everybody, my name is Tiro Ivancos Hernandez. I've been in this business for about a year. Love it. It's amazing. About the subject, everybody kind of spoke about it, and everybody says, I agree with it. I wanted to explain a bit about the questions that you guys might have about the business. I'll just elaborate on what you don't do in this business and what you do in this business. Basically, in this business, you don't accumulate products in your house. You don't go sell nothing to anybody. You don't have to go call nobody. Get people to sign up in the business. No. All you do in this business, guys, is you advertise. You set up an ad, you put it up in the media, and people see your ad. And hey, and trust me, people see your ads, and you get sales out there. And you're just advertising. This is affiliate marketing, guys, and this is the new thing now. The world is turning online. I'm still here. We are still here. We're all still here. The online world. This is I'll tell you, this is one of the best communities in the world. We have great teachers here. We teach people to earn online, and you are all welcome to come and check it out. If you think we're gonna go anywhere, we're not, because this is not an MLM or a pyramid scheme like everybody says. Everybody comes up to me and say, how is your pyramid scheme, Ciro? How is that MLM you're doing? And I say, I try to explain that it's not an MLM or a pyramid scheme, because an MLM and a pyramid scheme, you get money from the people underneath, and we don't get money from the people that come in new in the business. What we do is it's affiliate marketing. We have a huge company that pays us the same commission. It gives us a commission. It gives our business partners a commission. So it's all separated. And then for the people, that are out there and keep on, wanna, telling me that I'm into a scheme or whatever, time is the only thing that's gonna tell what's gonna happen. So great. Thank you very much, everybody. And like Mr. Ahmed said, if you guys want to know anything about the business, you guys want to ask some questions, you guys want to see the free workshop, click that button, and you'll get all the information. And anybody want to add anything before we
had a link.
Wait, I forgot totally.
Yeah.
No. Hey, don't worry. No. It's okay. I came, I just came close, not to the end, but I know you're so busy and focused. I mean, talking about this wonderful business, and it's all right, Ciro. No worries. My friend Tishara, on the back was saying, "Don't forget about Jasmine." I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna make myself here in a moment. Don't worry about that."
Okay, so introduce yourself and let us know if is a hard labor work. Are you paid possible? Can you possible do this business?
Sure. Well, thank you so much, Ciro, and everyone for having me here tonight. My name is Jasmine Rodriguez. I'm originally from Mexico, and now I'm living in Houston, Texas, USA. So I will talking about this subject. I will say definitely yes. I'm one of the people, right, that just learn to work hard in the job, helping others, always been there for someone. And I'll tell you this, it's been about 8 months that I started this business, and I'm taking my time, right? I'm processing the information, I'm learning, I'm running my ads, like you said, I have people coming in, I have buyers. I mean, it's a wonderful thing. And at the same time, when I started this business, for a moment, I hesitated a little bit, or I will say just before I started, before I stepped forward and I said, I want to do this. Ahmed was saying a bit earlier, we all, I think, come with a little bit of skepticism at the beginning, because we're not sure what is all this about, especially if we're not familiar with a digital online business, right? So, but I told myself one day, I think I don't want to be working all my life for somebody, right? 9 to 5, or sometimes more than 9 to 5, right? And I don't want to be not spending time with my kids, and then regret those beautiful moments. They grow so fast. I have 2 kids, and they grow so fast. And I look back and I'm like, I wish that I could be there more time with them, right? I mean, that time already passed, but I'm like, hey, I can still take advantage of the time that they still gonna be with me. And this business definitely provides me that opportunity, gives me that opportunity. And I'm so glad that I took this opportunity in. And when I came, of course, I had no knowledge about it. I had no experience. I don't consider myself a tech savvy person. I'm learning. Mojo was saying it. There's a lot to learn. Tushara was saying it, even Stefan, and all of us here know, right? We have a training system that it's a beautiful thing. And this is one of the things when I found out that I could have a training system that will guide me step by step, I said, yes, I'm doing this, because what else can I ask for, right? And also to have a system that will be working in the background while I'm not present in my business. I said, yes, that's an A+. And having a community that it's always there supporting us, each other, I say, yes, that's an A+. So I started adding all these points. I started adding all these good things. And I said, yes, I think this is possible. I think I can do this. Definitely, I can do this. And I'm here, and I'm so glad that I took the risk. I'm so glad that I stepped out of my comfort zone. It took me some time to process. Ahmed was saying that the person who mentored him, it took him a while to join the business, right? For me, it took some weeks. I wanted to know that this was real. I wanted to know that I started seeing all the successes of the business partners. I mean, that really encouraged me. I'm like, okay, it's not just one person here, seeing people from all over the world, seeing their successes, seeing that the system works, seeing that I could grow in this business. It really pushed me to go forward. And I'm glad that I'm here. I'm learning, like my partner said it, every day is an opportunity to keep learning. Social media changes. Ahmed said it, day by day, things are changing. We need to adapt, right? And the beautiful thing is to be able to run my ads, having the system that cut out the sales for me. And just, at some point, I have to communicate with people, but I'm so glad that I have a system, a training that teach me how to do it, tells me how to do it. And then having also a community that is there advising me. That's a great thing, because like I said, I started this not knowing, much about it, but having the system that is teaching me how to advertise, how to communicate, how to manage my business is the best. And I'm glad I'm here. It's just now I was telling my family, I'm about to get busy, and the beautiful thing also of this business, I can work from anywhere. Like, it not necessarily has to be my house. Sometimes I find myself working in my car when I'm picking up my kids from school, right? Sometimes in the supermarket, I'm getting notification, you're getting a lead, or I just got up from bed early. Sometimes I'm so curious, even in the night, I want to know, I either get up a little bit early because, we have some things going on super early in the house, and I can go to check my system, to check my email, and then I see people's wanting to know what the business is all about at 3 a.m. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is what I love about my system, that is working for me while I'm sleeping, is working for me while I'm having a good time with my family, is working for me while I'm busy doing other important things in life. And this is something that I'm so glad that I came, this opportunity came to me. This opportunity was brought up to me, and I'm here, and I am a online business owner. And all I can say is that anyone that is thinking, to jump into the online world, into the digital business, and not being sure. I mean, I was there. I had no clue. And look at me, I'm here. I was a person who was very shy. I was a person, that probably I had a little hard time communicating, because at first I thought my language could be a barrier, because English is my second language. But I told myself, don't even let your language be a barrier, because everything is just here in your mind. But if you tell yourself you can do it, yes, you can do it. You just have to put your effort. Tushar was saying it. If every day we decide and we say we're going to do this, and we do it, right? We put our mind to it and we work for it and we succeed. So the same thing is here with this business. You said it a moment ago, Ciro. 1-2 hours a day, or if we can put more time, to grow faster, of course, we can do that too. But the beautiful thing is that we can do it at our own pace. We set up our own schedule. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, because no one's behind us pushing us, right? Just if you want to be successful, then hey, go ahead. You got to put time into it. You got to put your effort. You got to do what you got to do. And that's what I'm doing. And all I can say is that I'm so blessed to have Ahmed said it. At first we are a bit of a strangers, but then we become a family, right? This is like another family. I have several families, right? Like, I have my blood family, I have my church family, and now I have this family. And all I just say is that I'm very blessed and happy to be here with all of you. Back to you, Ciro.
Wow, Jasmina, awesome. I wanted to say a couple of things on the first, the one that they teach you, okay? They teach you, and then you said they tell you what to do, and then that's the thing. In a job, they tell you what to do. You gotta do that. You gotta do that, and you gotta do that. But you gotta be constantly doing something that's physical. In this business, they tell you what to do at first, and then they say, use it. Use that information how you ever want, because you are the boss of your own business. You use your own time on the business, and so it's like going to school, right? You come in this business. We're gonna teach you this business. So you know this business 110%, and then we're gonna say use it at your own advantage. You are the eagle here, and it's amazing, right? So and then the last one was I got lost in the oh, okay, yes, community, family, right? It's positive. It's something positive. This I just seen all you guys today speaking, okay, and I felt a positive energy and a happy energy, like a happy vibe. People that are talking in this business seem much happier than when I met them, now, because they have something like, guys, this is a no-brainer, okay, and that's what happens when all these people here that are fairly new and they're coming out, like Joseph and Moya, that they're fairly new here, and you see the bright shining light they have, because this business is something true, it's legit. The way you get paid in this business, you get paid with checks in the mail, or in some countries it goes straight deposit. It works all over the world, right? So you can go somewhere else. You can go to you can go wherever you want, and work off your online business in Canada. You advertise in Canada, and you live in Spain. You don't have to give an explanation to anybody. If you want to spend 2 years, a year, you just gotta renovate the tourism. You live like a tourist. You can live like a tourist for the rest of your life, wherever you want. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. So anybody would like to add anything to this wonderful business talk? This was amazing, guys. Ahmed, anybody? Wonderful. Well, perfect. Well, if like Ahmed said, like I said, if you guys have any questions, you guys see the webpage on anybody here, click the button, see the free workshop. Most of us spend our time in like really Like the other day I did it. I was zoning out and I started scrolling for a whole day, guys, sitting there in my phone, scrolling. And then I said to myself, what am I doing? My life is going away. It's going to, because I haven't learned anything. I was looking for my mind to be a zombie and just pleasure with no income. And yeah, and you know this, right? So free workshop is about 40 minutes, guys. You know, check it out, see what we're all about. If you guys have any questions, we are there to answer your questions. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be coming on here all the time, so we're not going anywhere. And for the people that put us down, and you know, and then they're really negative, like a lot of business partners said that here, that people, the outcome of everybody here is gonna be negative. When you try out something, you get out of your comfort zone, you're gonna get people spitting at you negativity. So all you gotta do is keep working on yourself. Think of yourself. Don't, you know, if you don't want to comment to anybody much about the, you know, about what you do in life until you succeed, or you're gonna be like me, reckless. I went and I said, I'm gonna join this online business. I'm gonna quit my job, you know, and I quit my job 4 weeks later after, you know, getting this business. I called my boss and I said, hey, listen, you know, I'm gonna try. I want to put more hours on this because this works. And I moved out of my house. I moved to Kelowna, to a mansion where I lived a whole year in a mansion. And now soon I'm going to go to another mansion, you know, and it's mansion from mansion. So, you know, at the minute, I need to do a couple unfinished business here in Canada. And soon I'll be back. I'll be going to Spain. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this business works and it's amazing. It changes my life. It changes people's lives. You can see it right with your own eyes. So if you guys want to check out, you know, something new in your life, check out our free workshop. And thank you very much, everybody. And we'll see you guys in the other side. Huh? Everybody, take care.
Thanks, Ciro. Bye. Ciao.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.